Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis is busy with conducting matches and keeping the wrestlers on his brand in check ahead of WrestleMania 41. As the blue-branded show goes to London this Friday, Aldis could ban Jacob Fatu from ringside to ensure a fair match for the US Championship. Knight will defend the United States Championship against Braun Strowman on this week's episode of WWE SmackDown in the O2 Arena. The monster of all monsters earned the title shot after defeating Jacob Fatu in a #1 contenders match last week. The Samoan werewolf didn't lose via submission or pinfall, but the new Bloodline's interference resulted in a DQ loss for him. Solo Sikoa and his crew tried to take the former Universal Champion down after the bell rang, but the megastar rushed to the ring to save his future challenger. Jacob Fatu is infamous for losing his cool and has attacked and destroyed Braun Strowman multiple times. A title shot loss without being truly defeated could make him more prone to attacking the former black sheep of the Wyatt family in London. Thus, WWE SmackDown GM Nick Aldis could ban him from ringside to ensure the title defense happens smoothly. While this is a big possibility, all of this is speculation so far. The Bloodline witnessed the formation of a new branch after Roman Reigns' WrestleMania XL loss to Cody Rhodes, with Solo Sikoa leading the new Bloodline. However, Sikoa lost control over his men following his tribal combat match against the OTC on Raw's Netflix debut. After surrendering the Eula Fala back to Reigns, Solo took a break, which translated as abandonment in the mind of Jacob Fatu. The new Bloodline has been facing problems since then. Last week, the Samoan werewolf was seen tossing objects backstage after losing the #1 contenders match via DQ. He even asked his leader not to meddle in his business. This was yet another occasion where tensions escalated between Fatu and Sikoa. Moreover, a distraction by Solo also cost the Samoan werewolf a chance to get a spot in the Elimination Chamber, enabling Damian Priest to advance. Thus, there is a chance that Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu could split soon. Since WrestleMania 41 is in just 23 nights, the duo could get in a clash and go their separate ways this week on WWE SmackDown. Later, Sikoa could face his personal enforcer in Las Vegas. It will be interesting to see what lies in the future for the new Bloodline. In the world of professional wrestling, where the stakes are high and the drama is always escalating, it's not unusual for storylines to intertwine the fates of multiple characters in a web of rivalry, alliances, and power struggles. One such potential story could be the involvement of Nick Aldis, a respected name in the wrestling industry, potentially taking a powerful stand on WWE SmackDown. Imagine this scenario. Aldis, in a bold and calculated move, decides to ban a 32-year-old superstar from ringside. This action could have far-reaching consequences for the ongoing narrative, offering up new storylines, rivalries, and opportunities for character development. In this deep dive, we will explore the possibility of Nick Aldis stepping into WWE SmackDown and banning a 32-year-old superstar from ringside. Who is this 32-year-old superstar? Why would Aldis make such a dramatic move? What impact would this have on WWE, the superstar's career, and the broader landscape of the brand? Let's break it down. 1. The setup. Who is Nick Aldis? Before diving into the ban itself, it's important to understand who Nick Aldis is and why he would make such a bold move. Aldis is a seasoned professional wrestler known for his presence both in the ring and behind the scenes. Having made a name for himself in the NWA, National Wrestling Alliance, Aldis has a strong reputation for his in-ring prowess, technical ability, and persona. A former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Aldis has competed against some of the biggest names in wrestling, including Cody Rhodes and Marty Scurll, and built a reputation as a skilled tactician and a charismatic character. If Aldis were to appear on WWE SmackDown, his reputation would precede him. He would not be a newcomer to the professional wrestling world, but rather someone with significant experience and credibility. Therefore, his decision to take control of a situation, such as banning a wrestler from ringside, would carry weight, likely setting the stage for a powerful storyline. 2. The 32-year-old superstar. Who could this be? WWE SmackDown is home to a range of talented superstars, each with their own unique persona and storylines. A 32-year-old superstar would be in the prime of their career, experienced enough to be a top contender, yet young enough to still have many years of wrestling ahead of them. Let's explore who this 32-year-old could be and why Aldis would target them specifically. A. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. While Roman Reigns is a well-established figure in WWE, a storyline where Aldis targets him by banning him from ringside would be highly intriguing. As the head of the bloodline, Roman often has support from his cousins, the Usos, at ringside. A storyline where Nick Aldis steps in as a commissioner-like figure, enforcing rules and regulations, could lead to a tension-filled feud. Aldis would be taking a stand against Reigns' monopolistic hold over WWE SmackDown, aiming to level the playing field by banning the Usos and potentially others from interfering in his matches. B. Seth Rollins, the Architect of Chaos. Seth Rollins, another top-tier WWE superstar, could also fit the bill as the 32-year-old target. Known for his unpredictable behavior, Rollins is a fan favorite who thrives in high-stakes situations. Nick Aldis could ban Rollins from ringside to take away his allies' interference and force him to compete on his own merit. This could lead to a battle of egos, with Aldis representing order and structure, while Rollins personifies chaos and rebellion. The clash of their personas would fuel an intense feud that fans would be eager to watch. C. Finn Balor, the Demon King. Finn Balor is another prime candidate for this story. At 32, he would be at a crossroads in his career. After a string of opportunities and setbacks, Balor could be desperate to prove himself. Aldis banning him from ringside could be a response to his increasingly underhanded tactics or reliance on his demon persona. The ban would force Balor to face the consequences of his actions and challenge him to return to his roots as a pure competitor. 3. Why would Nick Aldis ban a superstar from ringside? Nick Aldis is a figure known for upholding fairness and integrity in the ring. For him to take the extreme step of banning a superstar from ringside, several motivations could come into play. A. Maintaining order and integrity. One of the most obvious reasons for Aldis to intervene would be to ensure fairness in WWE matches. With so many superstars relying on outside interference, be it from friends, family, or managers, Aldis could find himself in a position where he feels compelled to restore order. WWE SmackDown, in this scenario, could become a battleground for Aldis to impose rules and regulations, eliminating any outside interference to create true competition. This would be in line with his persona as someone who respects tradition and fairness. B. A personal vendetta. Aldis could also have a personal reason for targeting a particular superstar. Perhaps there has been a long-standing grudge between the two, or maybe Aldis views the 32-year-old as a threat to his influence or status within WWE. In this scenario, the ban from ringside could be seen as a form of retribution, a calculated move to punish the superstar for actions that Aldis views as dishonorable. C. A power play. Another possibility is that Aldis sees an opportunity to assert his dominance in WWE. As a highly respected figure, Aldis might make the decision to ban a superstar from ringside as a show of power. By stepping into WWE SmackDown and disrupting the status quo, Aldis could use this move to establish himself as a major player in the company, shifting the power dynamics and setting up future conflicts. 4. The fallout. Consequences of the ban. If Aldis were to make this bold move, there would be several significant consequences, not just for the superstar involved, but for the WWE brand as a whole. A. Impact on the 32-year-old superstar's career. For the 32-year-old superstar in question, being banned from ringside could mark a turning point in their career. The loss of backup or support at ringside would force the superstar to rely on their own skills, which could either elevate their profile as a true champion or expose their weaknesses. This could lead to character development, forcing them to grow and evolve in the ring. On the flip side, the superstar might become embittered, resulting in an even more aggressive and reckless persona. B. The fans' reaction. WWE fans are known for their passionate and vocal support or disdain for superstars, and a move like this would not go unnoticed. Aldis' decision to ban a popular superstar from ringside could be met with cheers or boos, depending on how the fans perceive the motivation behind the move. If the superstar is seen as a fan favorite, Aldis might be viewed as a villain, whereas if the 32-year-old is seen as manipulative or dishonest, Aldis could emerge as a hero in the eyes of the fans. C. Shifting allegiances and new rivalries. Banning a superstar from ringside would not just impact the individual, but could trigger a series of events that shape future rivalries. If the superstar's allies were previously involved in their matches, they would now be forced to find new alliances, which could bring fresh faces into the fold. This could also lead to new rivalries as other wrestlers may seek to take advantage of the situation, either siding with or against Aldis' decision. The landscape of WWE SmackDown would be forever altered, with new alliances and betrayals forming in response to the ban. 5. The larger WWE SmackDown landscape. A move like Aldis banning a superstar from ringside would be a significant development on WWE SmackDown, but it would also have wider ramifications for the entire brand. WWE thrives on drama, storytelling, and character development, and the addition of Aldis into the mix would provide fresh dynamics and narrative possibilities. A. The authority figure role. One of the key dynamics that could arise is Aldis stepping into a more formal role as an authority figure. Whether as a general manager or an on-screen enforcer, Aldis could become a permanent fixture of WWE SmackDown, adding a layer of intrigue and suspense to the show. His decision-making, particularly when it comes to punishing superstars or making controversial calls, would become a point of tension, elevating the stakes for everyone involved. B. WWE's continued push for fresh talent. The story of Aldis banning a superstar could be part of WWE's ongoing attempt to push fresh talent, while also creating compelling narratives around their established stars. By removing outside interference, the company could give younger or less established superstars a chance to shine. This would allow for new talent to rise to the occasion, proving themselves in a more level playing field. 6. Conclusion. In conclusion, the idea of Nick Aldis banning a 32-year-old superstar from ringside on WWE SmackDown presents a wealth of possibilities for character development, new rivalries, and evolving storylines. Whether as a means to restore order, settle a personal vendetta, or assert his power, Aldis' move would be a game-changer for both the superstar involved and the larger WWE landscape. The fans' reactions, the impact on the superstar's career, and the shifting dynamics within WWE would all contribute to making the storyline a major talking point, further cementing Aldis' status as a key figure in the wrestling world. As WWE SmackDown continues to evolve, there is always room for new voices, new authority figures, and new narratives that push the boundaries of professional wrestling storytelling. If Nick Aldis were to step in and ban a superstar from ringside, it would be a defining moment in WWE history, one that would leave an indelible mark on the company and its fans for years to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.